Okay, sorry about that. I do not know how to piece these videos together, so you may get them in 1,000 little pieces. Like I said, I'm extremely new. I don't do this stuff. I don't even like being in front of a camera. Anyway, as I was saying, it says, Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And like I said, for those of us who have tapped into our gifts, we do know who our spiritual guides are, rather. Sorry, I'm country, y'all. We know who our spiritual guides are. Most of us have met a bunch of our ancestors. Like I said, we have tapped into our gifts. We know exactly what we're doing. And we have literally been meeting people along the way we could tell that it's literally supposed to be coming into our lives. So your soul tribe and everything else is kind of falling into place. But, you're being backed. And your ancestors want you to know that they've got your back. And that's why all this beautiful abundance is about to just drop down on us. I don't know about y'all, but I can't wait till mine's drop down on me because it has been a wild year. Like I said, I lost my home and I lost my job. I used to be an event planner. So, like, weddings and parties and galas and baby showers and all that kinds of stuff. Playing them. It's pretty cool. I really like the job. I like watching things come together and get really pretty, and different people have different themes. You wouldn't believe some of the weddings that I've been to. Anyway, I'm assuming that they're just taking 3 cards of everything. That was a yes. And that was only 2, so we got 1 more. That was a cute little flip. Sorry, I'm being told to recalibrate the cards. Yes, you would keep seeing my head do this over and over and over. I don't know. It's a yes-no kind of thing for me, and I actually happen to like it. I'm sorry if you all find it weird. One more. Sorry. I don't move slow enough for them. Tell me that I move too fast. Cut the cards again. Okay. Okay, I'm being told to take these cards back. Sorry. Somebody is extreme in particular. Nipsey Hussle, he likes his cards to feel a certain kind of way in his hand, so they don't feel loose enough. So, that's funny. That imagine if you look at it, it literally kind of looks like literally kind of looks like a girl is pulling the moon out of the sky, but there's a girl's face in the moon. So the moon is only like a little, one of these little waxing moons. But if you look at the picture, you can actually see a moon or a face in the moon. I don't know how good you all can see that, but there's like a little lady's face there. I can't tell with glare. I don't know camera angles. I'm not really good at that. But there's a lady reaching up forward. It's almost like she could see herself in the moon. And that, I'm not really sure what that actual portion of the moon, I guess that's the portion that's gaining the momentum, and then it seems like all this water she's surrounded in it, so it's like she's trying to merge the two. I guess the she is me. I don't know. This whole Mother Earth thing, like I said, y'all, it's got me really nervous, so y'all know how to help me make that make sense. I would love it. Okay, the 3 cards, here we go. This is where we're at. It's 3 generation card, number 46. That's where we're at. We started from here, meaning within our last 1 to 3 years, everything around us just felt like it was just crumbling all to shit. No matter how hard you tried, couldn't hold everything together. If you thought you wasn't gonna have another kid, you had another kid, which means, like me, if you had kids already, I had a 13 and a 10-year-old, and then I got pregnant again. So it was like karmic cycles is what they keep telling me to tell you. So within the last 20 years, whatever has happened to you, it happens to you again on a smaller scale. And I know having a baby doesn't seem like it's on a smaller scale, but when you have a kid at 18 and then you have another kid at 22, but then you have a kid at 32, you feel a lot different. And those kids are older, you have a lot more patience, you have a lot more everything. You're doing things a lot different. So like I said, there are big things happening to you on a smaller scale. So if you lost your job X amount of time ago, you may have lost your job, and then of course Corona happened, but still you may have been in the works, or you're currently in the works of landing a position of something that you actually want to do instead of doing the job that you were doing. Not to say that I don't like planning weddings. I do like that. I have like that, my hands in a bunch of things, but that's just that. But anyway, we're in this regeneration card. We're coming up. So this is us coming up. We're about right in here as far as it goes with the trees. Everything hasn't started flowing and branching off. Like I said, we're waiting on apparently me to be free flowing. So if anybody knows how to help me be free flowing, please do that too. Thank you. A lot of us keep worrying about love because we got this card too. We got the soulmate card and then the come to the edge card. And if you see it, it's got those little fluttery hearts in both of them. And whether you're a girl or a boy, everybody wants love, but I guess love just kind of falls into the female category. But everybody just kind of wants the person that they're supposed to end up with, and everybody knows that penguins get with somebody and then they stay with those same penguins for the rest of their life. So that's just what that is. We are right on the brink of it, so it's kind of like everything just kind of falls into place all at once. So you get the job, and then you get the person, then you get the everything. It's just falling, boom, 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 and you're surrounded by it. So there's love in every single thing that you're doing. So it's going to be in your job, it's going to be in your relationship, it's going to be with the people that you're calling family, it's going to be with your friends, it's going to be in your hobbies, it's going to be in your being. When you wake up, you will feel that. You will feel this. You will feel happy, happy, happy. Surrounded by it. They're telling me to put this no place like home card in the reverse. And I guess it's just because a lot of us, home meaning complacent in a mindset, we were okay with small things, which is why the world is so big. I'm gonna flip this card up right real quick, but that everything else is so big, but that house is little bitty something into this whole little space. And they're saying step outside of that because it's so much other stuff going on around here. The world is big. And like, as you can see it again, like I said, it looks more like for me, it looks more like a sunrise, which means that it's gaining momentum. It's sun's coming up right before it gets hot as hell for the day starts going. So like that. But we have to step out of those small mind frames. So like me, and I don't like to be in front of a camera. So apparently my job is going to either be constantly delivering a message, I guess, on a grander scale, or I'm going to be working with celebrities. They're saying yes in some type of way. I don't know whether I'm like some spiritual guidance teacher. I'm really sorry, y'all, my allergies sound terrible. Some type of spiritual guidance teacher, whether I'm planning events for these folks. They saying it's yes to everything for whatever you can think your absolute wildest dreams is. That's why that Imagine card came up, because whatever you can possibly think of, that will be exactly what it is. They're asking me to read the Come to the Edge card out of the book. It's number 36. Nines is for you standing right at the brink of being on the completion of a cycle. So 9 is right before 10, and 10 we know that is the end. So let's see what it says. Number 36. Sorry, I do not have the corona, y'all. I swear, I just, between the heat and then these random rainstorms that keep making everything all fresh all over again. Every time I think I get a wrinkle on my allergies, everything is fresh. So I do apologize. Actually, hold up. Okay, y'all, sorry about that. Okay, number 36. Getting this out of the book. Here we are. Come to the edge. They want me to read the oracle message and the protection message. And apparently the relationship message. Okay, the essential meaning of the card is courage. Okay, they're asking me to hold it up. Where is it? Okay, right here. Can y'all see this? I'm really sorry if you can't. Essential meaning is courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting risks. Oh, shoot. Sorry, y'all. The oracle message is facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now. And if you want to progress, it's okay to be afraid. Now's the time to take risks that is not calculated. To feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for the leap of faith, which is coming to the edge. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. The relationship message for this is, it's scary to be truly intimate with somebody. To allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts of you that you've kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take the risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It is important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not the time to play it safe, but to keep a leap of faith. You will be glad that you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step towards the gods, and they will deliver what you truly desire. Lastly, the protection message. Fear is leading the way into places that you do not need to go. Most of what you fear at the moment is all an illusion stemming from an old belief that isn't even true. Now is the time for courage. You will not be lost at sea. You will not watch everyone else get what you want while you are left alone and unloved. Oh, the drama of it all. False evidence. It gives like a little acronym for fear. It's false evidence appearing real. It's hovering over you. The more you dwell on fear, the more real it will become. I'm so sorry, y'all. Ask yourself, who in me is afraid? Love that part of you. Is this true and real right now? The answer most likely is no. Give yourself a hug. It is okay to be scared. Courage must be summoned in spite of your fear. Even when you're not feeling confident, spirit will always catch you. Which is what they're doing right now, because I went from shaking like a crazy person when this video first started to semi being comfortable, which is how I start with most of my readings anyway, because I'm still trying to get comfortable with this whole way of being. I'm sorry if that makes y'all uncomfortable. They're asking me to pull some Goddess and Sirens book. I do not know any of these decks really by heart, you all. I'm still really trying to learn about all of this. Like I said, please bear with me. I am going to do a lot of things wrong. So my channel will not be like anybody else's channel. You all are going to just watch me make all these mistakes. It's not funny. Nipsey Hussle is one of my main spirit guides, so he likes making a fool of me. Keeps saying that I got to get comfortable because I play a very important role, so it's important to be comfortable because nobody else is going to want to flow if I'm scared to flow myself. So this coming to the edge was really for me because I was scared to put out this content, and before I was scared to do readings or take readings or anything of the such, and I don't know, a bunch of stuff, and apparently I'm still holding back on a bunch of stuff, so not sure. 2 cards. Trying to get 2 cards out of this Goddess and Serene's guidebook. Okay, reshuffle. Somebody else wants to shuffle this. Okay, so real quick, I do tap into energy of folks who is, like I said, alive and dead. So the person who wants to shuffle these cards with me right now is Reba McEntire. She was literally probably my most favorite person growing up. I lived in her albums. Still do, actually. She's an amazing singer. Hold on. I can't. Now she's nervous and the cards won't work for her, so she's gonna share instead of visit. Still don't know what that means, but okay. Whatever it was, it worked. Are you gonna take all of those? Yes. So sorry. Okay, so I gotta put these in order. So, first one that we got, I'm not gonna say any of these names right. It looks like Persephone. And the title at the bottom of it is Cycles. They're telling me I have to read out of the book for all of these. The next one is Hathor, and it is Contentment. And then we got White Buffalo Woman, and she is Peace. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got Release, and she is, I don't really know how to say her name. Shell. We're just going to call her Shell. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure what that means in front of that. So, we're going to start with Cycles, Freshphone, or Persephone. Persephone is what it looks like to me. Sorry, wrong book. Oh, here. Cycles 127. Oh, all right. It is time for a change, and it will be positive. Respect your own natural cycles. Be mindful of seasonal changes and go with the flow. Again, a flow. Taking these into account in your diet and your activity level. Oh, God. I'm just supposed to read the first portion of this. So, the god Zeus and his brother Hades, god of the underworld, were discussing Hades' marriage. It seems that the Hades, eligible in the most respects, wanted a queen for himself. Persephone was the most beautiful daughter of Zeus and Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, and seemed a fine choice. Zeus promised the hand of Persephone to Hades, and both men were pleased. Unfortunately, Zeus got his promise and neglected to inform any of the women. Hades became impatient, waiting, and decided to take Persephone. Okay, so they're saying that that message is for majority of Cancer women that are about to walk into these soulmate relationships that you all were wanting. You're actually going to have two people coming your way. And it's like, you're really kind of falling for the both of them, but they're asking you to be mindful and respect your own natural cycles. So kind of pay attention to somebody's, that's when they're moving to this card. If you see the little spurts of red in here, they're saying pay attention to the red flags of the, like here she's birthing something, and it's like pay attention to what they're feeding you and what they're having you think. So one of the people that's coming towards you is somebody that it's like your spirit guides want to test and see, had you really learned what you're supposed to really learn, which is contentment. So are you content being in those abusive, traumatizing, going nowhere, stagnant relationships, or are you actually ready to birth something for yourself? Which is why it said to kind of tune into your own natural cycle. So we're going to go through to Hathor, next. We're at 19 minutes. This thing is probably going to be another video. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know how to speed this up. I don't really know what I'm doing, like I keep telling y'all. So where we at? 66. Celebrate in joyful peace. Be contented with what you have. Dance, sing, love, and create without anxiety. It is time to rest and to cease driving forward for a time. So, like I said, with the where are we at? Right here. With the fill up your whale card. It's back to this one. We have to kind of rest and refuel ourselves just because we have been putting in a ton of work especially this last year, for everyone who has really ascended on this journey and they're really moving forward, and for the people who didn't get scared and actually stepped up into their higher calling, like